Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're talking about UFC 155. This is a recap, son. Jim Miller versus Joe Lozon, and Joe Lozon said it's basically going to be the one of the best fights you ever seen in your entire life. Joe Lozon, that is a true warrior right there. Joe Lozon and Jim Miller are two tough son of a bitches. That's a true fight right there. That's a true mixed martial arts fight. That's proven one guy gets bloodied like nobody ever got bloodied in their life, and he still comes back and still fights. Joe Lozon, I've ever seen, pretty much he was as bloody as Bigfoot Silva was when Cain Velasquez did what he did. But this fight was sick. It was back and forth, back and forth. They weren't joking that Joe Lozon jumps and throws his body into weird positions to get these submissions. This fight is sick, man. You guys got to check it out. There's a link in the description box, so you bozo to clowns who always sit there, oh, you're just talking shit, you don't know what you're talking about. You can watch the fights in the links below, stupid. So I'm very pumped up. This fight was off the chain. It delivered. It was one of the best fights of 2012. I mean, man, you say you guys always put down like George St-Pierre for not being exciting fighters, but these dudes, it's funny. Dudes who never have who don't have a title shot or are not going for a title in career on the line. And Joe Lozon, he earned my respect. Jim Miller, that dude's tough as nails. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. I was not expecting it to be as one-sided as it was. Sit here and say, oh, it was boring, he was just wrestling him. It was kind of like the same thing what happened. Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva, and I tweeted this out, and a lot of people agreed with me that it's kind of the same thing that one of the persons I follow is, let me put it like this. His name is livekick.com. That's his Twitter name, and he says, because I asked him, I said, were you surprised that JDS got overwhelmed? And he said, not at all. I've been talking about how overrated his striking is for his age, and now his movement is awful. It showed that in this fight, and honestly, it did show this in this fight. It showed that his movement. And he is a one-trick pony. What is it? Football fan here on YouTube. I watched his prediction video earlier today before the fight, and he's actually pulled it off top of the dome and said, Junior Santos is one of those one-trick ponies who just likes to box, and that's all he does. He doesn't switch it up. He doesn't try to take it to the ground. He kept trying to have Cain, like when he would come in to shoot, and he would shoot for an uppercut. And I'm not taking anything away from Junior. Junior had a heart of a lion to stand there for 5 rounds and get beat up. And there's a difference between Cain's punches and Junior's punches. Junior throws all his leather, all his punches are to knock you out, and Cain's punches are kind of like a Diaz. He throws rapid punches like 20, 30 in a row. He'll go, and they're not all there just to hurt you. It's kind of like a Diaz, and he has more head movement, and his game plan as a mixed martial artist, he was taking it to the ground, standing up, taking his back. He wasn't just standing there like punching. And Junior Dos Santos said in an interview with Ariel Helwani that he gained a lot of muscle over this training camp, and to be honest, a lot of fighters, when they gain a lot of muscle, they get very slow. And one thing I think is Junior Dos Santos underestimated Cain. He thought, okay, I beat his ass in like a minute in the first fight, it's going to be a walk in the park. Even though this dude won the title, he sits there in his interview and goes, well, I got to go back next week and start training to get better. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a true champion, a fighter who never is satisfied. And he does remind me of a Fedor Emelianenko. And Fedor Emelianenko from like 2002 to 2007 was the best heavyweight champion of all time. And I think now it's Cain Velasquez, and he has great wrestling, very good stand-up, and he has extremely good cardio. And they were saying he was kind of gassing out in the last round, but that's to say something. For fighting for almost 23 minutes straight and then start to gas out, that fool's a fucking beast. And this card started off kind of slow, and I'm surprised Tim Boetsch got whooped like he did. But Tim Boetsch will be back. That fool's a bad son of a bitch. And for all you bozos, rate, even if you hate, comment, and subscribe.